All right, everyone. Are you back?
Yeah, I got distracted.
Oh,
It's not hard to do.
I thought you were going to take a break and get something to eat.
I got something. I got a Pop-Tart.
Oh, you were just going to get something
Yeah.
snack. I thought you were going to go over to Taste some Asia or something.
Ooh, that would be good.
My wife, I've been talking all night. My wife is making chili for this weekend, and cannot wait. She makes a good batch of chili.
That's one thing I've never actually had. I had some vegetarian chili not too long ago.
You've never had chili?
No.
How can you?
Chili.
How can you?
It just doesn't appeal to me.
Oh, well, no. See, but the way you phrased that, it sounded like you just never had the opportunity to eat a.
No, I had opportunity.
My wife makes chili, and it's very good, and I cannot wait to.
I had chili, and then one of my roommate's girlfriends also made flaxseed muffins. Not a good combination.
Yeah, that's bad news for the. Just live in the bathroom for that week.
Yeah, bad news for the home team on that one.
So here's the situation at hand. We've just talked about bowel movements. That's also a pretty classy lead into this. Our round 5 match from Friday Night Magic here at Lost Legion Games and Comics in South Charleston, West Virginia. This is the win and in portion of our show. We have an interesting matchup here. Garrett Meadows on the left, who was just in here talking. He was 3-0-1. Unfortunately, got paired down. There was no one else in the draw bracket with him, so he has to play it out. As his opponent, Alec Myers, is on 9 points. So the winner will move on. The loser will not. So Garrett playing Bant Control. He's been playing that for the last few weeks. Very similar to the...
I'm looking for Rob.
Yep. He's playing a Bant Control deck that he's played several weeks before in the past. Played it at the Star City Games IQ. Yeah, he lost his one in at the Invitational Qualifier that they went to last week. His only loss in the Swiss was to Scotty, who also top-8'd.
Yeah. Hopefully this will not be a repeat of what happened.
And he's playing against Alec Myers, who is who's usually our zombie player, but in the last couple of weeks he has switched to junk tokens. So
which it looks like he's...
The tokens matchup is not that great for the control decks, in my opinion, because the effectiveness of your sweepers is always slightly undone by all of their cards being 2-for-1s.
Which a Jace by Garrett should help him get a little bit of an advantage card-wise.
Well, I mean...
If he gets a Thragtusk, Farouk, and Ranger's Path. And he picks up the Thragtusk.
I believe Alec is the one who's been bumping the table all night. Because he was also playing in the other one.
Guilty by association.
Well, I went out there and it was his knee that was up against the brace of the table. It's pretty obvious. So we'll try to deal with it for tonight. Then tomorrow I will let them know. So Garrett came down, made a beast, correct? As we go into, Alec digs for his through his bag of tokens, so I appreciate that style. And the D-Sphere takes out the is this Blessing? Another character. Very good. Seems pretty good. Seems pretty good for Alec. Oh, we're gonna have to get him to move that life total counter. It's a Thragtusk. Yeah, I'll be right back.
Apparently, no bump in the night, but bump in the table. Explaining the life total. Justin's life total is a little bit. Garrett swings in with his Thragtusk, giving him a beast token and taking out Alex's token, or maybe not.
He killed Jace.
Oh, okay.
Killed Jace. Front half of Lingering Souls. Tapped Overgrown Tomb. My new commentary style will just be to announce the cards that are played. No actual commentary, just narration. Shuffling.
Shuffle.
Thinking.
That would be horrible.
Thinking.
Now it's like I'm playing on Apprentice for a workstation, because that was the most annoying thing ever.
Oh, does it say thinking?
Yeah, it doesn't say, but you can type thinking if it's going to take a while.
Oh, I understand what you mean. So end of turn, Midnight Haunting from
Alec.
Alec. Alec plays very quickly. Like his mechanics are just very quick. Garrett needs a counterspell for that. Is he just going to lose now? 8, 14. So
Apparently
each one of those
doesn't,
is
because he
4 and
hasn't
8's
scooped
12.
up.
Down to 13. Well, he's at 25 life. I forgot that. Should drop him down to 13.
And this is where he plays
Would you
Supreme Verdict.
Would you ever add anything to this board if you're Alec? Would you not just ride this board state? Look, he has a Grove of the Guardian.
I think you would, because, you have a Grove, but it doesn't really do anything unless you don't have. I guess ended to turn Grove, and that pretty much game.
He's got a lingering soul in his bin now. But if Garrett can sweep the board here, isn't he in great shape? He's digging.
If he can, but if he can't, then he's not in good shape.
Is that how it
Dead,
works?
yeah.
If he takes lethal damage, then he's probably in a bad spot. Goes up to 17 off of the Sphinx's Revelation.
Apparently he has forgotten his beast token.
Did he forget it?
Yeah. Why he has been desperately searching for a card to wipe the board.
Garrett, did you get a beast token when your Thragtusk died? Corrected. We've been all over
Now
that
he has a beast
tonight.
token.
No, I'm serious. Like I've made like 4 or 5 corrections.
Well, that's good.
No, I don't want to do that, but the freaking all
You
the
have to,
feedback
right?
is
Yeah.
like, yeah. No, it's not that I don't want to do it because like I don't want to correct mistakes. It's just like it's very easy to be the faceless person on the internet who points it out. It's much harder to walk out to people you know and like, hey,
Be like, hey,
I'm going to scrutinize your play
Yeah.
constantly. But I do like the game to be more realistic. Alec hates the mechanics of my
camera.
Well, because he just pushed that thing off, so I can't see it anymore.
He had to make room for his friend.
I always tell people that if it's on the playmat, they can see it. If it's not, they can't. So
Kinda on the playmat.
How much? All right.
Garrett's been able to update it mysteriously. Apparently, it was not enough to kill Garrett for whatever.
I think he's at 8. So Terminus would be good here.
Yeah, it would be.
But the problem is you got to deal with these planeswalkers. That's why I think the junk matchup is bad for the control deck because they.
There's so many outs.
Yeah. You can attack the creature aspect, but you can't attack the. So lining
Supreme
up verdict. It looks like, right? They still got still in good shape.
It buys him at least a couple turns to deal with the planeswalkers.
If he end of turns Midnight Haunting here. So, end of turn Charm.
Mm-hmm.
Is that going to resolve? Okay, it's picking up some mana here. I guess he can Sphinx for 2 here. Make a beast. Make a vampire, right?
Or just give him plus. Would you just emblem? No. I might emblem.
He couldn't. It would kill him.
Oh.
I mean, he could, but I mean,
Yeah,
I don't know if I
understand.
don't trade.
I couldn't see how many was on Soren.
I think if he emblems there, it's the best thing to happen for Garrett. Playing Old Think Twices, which I like to see.
I believe this match is going on quite a while, so you still won't be able to cram 3 matches into one.
What is that die in the middle?
What, your stream, or?
No, see, there's like the little. What? There's a D
I
section.
don't know. It's on 1. Maybe that's the Soren.
Oh yeah.
Is that the emblem?
Maybe.
Garrett goes up 3.
Mhm.
Or game life 3. Garrett.
Tap land.
Tap.
Arrange land. Line up land.
Waste time.
Think about it. Think about it.
He's really thinking about it.
So what does he need here? He needs a Terminus.
I mean, I think he needs...
Does he play Restoration Angels?
I have no clue what Garrett is playing.
I don't think this deck plays Restoration Angels. That's what he really needs.
I think the only creatures are the... Well, now he's in the scoop phase.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to do something that I rarely do. I'm going to leave the stream unattended. I'm going to go fix that thing, which the life total thing, and I'm going to go to the restroom. That's what I'm going to do.
Oh, well, okay.
Because the only time I usually have a break for that is between rounds, and that's also when everyone else is taking a break. So
True.
So while they sideboard, you can feel free to talk about this match.
Godspeed, Tiny Dancer. As I have a sole commentarist. As he fixes the life total. Not those visible, they are 2020. Sideboarding, I can't... Oh, sneak camera! By Zach, as he goes to the bathroom, he takes a picture of me. Just sitting here watching them sideboard. So I wish I could see what they sideboard. I would think Garrett would be more removable. Don't know. Alec, maybe a destroy enchantment or something. That wouldn't really matter because it would take all the tokens. I don't know what I sideboarding. He's sideboarding 4. Garrett's about the same. The reminding of the rules, I try and let my opponent, I guess, if I catch it, I try and remind them. Without courage. I know the rules, they keep changing. That you have to, you don't. What turns a mist, trigger. Garrett going with a wide shuffle. I know I joked with Garrett earlier when I saw that he was playing Bant Control. He told me that he was actually playing a real deck, unlike I believe the Psychic Spiral a couple weeks ago. Don't know if you guys can hear it on the stream, but I can literally hear Alec Myers slam his cards on the table. I can hear the flipping noises as he ferociously shuffles his deck like he hates it. Alright, and this game is off. Alec going to 6 right off the bat. I can still literally hear him ferociously shuffle his cards onto the table. Garrett keeping his 7. He patiently waits. I was just talking about how I can...
I still haven't gone to the restroom. Right when I went out there, somebody went in. They've been in there the whole time.
I was talking about how I can literally hear Alec shuffle his cards as he slams them on the table with ferocity, like he hates them. You might be able to hear it.
He's sponsored by Hooters.
I know, of Charleston.
All right. So were we able to see any specific
No, I have
cards
no
in
clue.
sideboarding?
I know, around 4 or 5 cards each. And Alec had to mulligan down to 6. So they have dueling Farseeks.
I like Garrett's better.
I hope it plays out better for him.
We gotta figure something else about this camera. It's not gonna work. Turn 3 Jace is good.
Alright, let's see what he gets with it, though.
D-Sphere.
Caverns.
Cavern, Temple Garden,
He's
and
getting the D-Sphere.
D-Sphere, yeah. I'm sure his lands are fine.
He just needs really, one more, and he can play everything in his deck.
He probably needs one more. He probably wants 6 for Terminus, I would think.
Yeah, just if you have to hardcast it.
So, Alex, up to 5 on turn 4. He's playing Blood Artist. It's very
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's very. Yeah, the other match that he played on camera like several weeks ago, he played like a round 1 on there.
Mm-hmm.
He just won the game because he had Blood Artist.
Yeah, I think the old black-white tokens were running Blood Artist towards the end.
Well, it's the fact that you one Blood Artist basically trades with a sweeper.
Yeah,
And
you can't afford to really do that, and you can just basically jam your dudes in, and they still.
Are you familiar with these Bant decks, like in terms of their counter magic? Because this, I'm sure, is like.
I think some of them littered to none, if not just syncopate.
Yeah, I don't think there's a lot.
I think syncopate is basically the
So
most they have.
he's going to cycle the...
If not, maybe 2 syncopates, 2 dissipates, maybe.
Mm-hmm. He's going to cycle his Azorius Charm. Doesn't find a Terminus. And Alec makes an emblem and swings in for...
2.
For 4,
oh,
right?
Cool. Yeah.
And again, they're not going to update the life total for us. So we are flying blind.
Even after he moved it to see it.
Yeah, well, understand. It's very inconvenient for people if you want to focus on the game, but at the same time...
Is that an elixir?
Can't have a stream with no... The very first week we did it, we didn't have life totals, and it was just the biggest waste of time.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I quickly learned that something had to be done. And that is a Garrett Relentless, I imagine?
Yeah. It's a Archer card, yeah, apparently.
One of his favorite altars.
All black.
He's going to make
a vampire.
Make a vampire, yeah. Get in there for 4 and make a vampire. He's playing Restoration Angel, which is pretty awesome here because now he's going to be able to kill the Garrett.
Yeah.
Or do you kill the
I guess I'd do the Garrett.
I think it goes for Soren. He's got the D-Sphere for the Garrett, I guess.
Yeah, that is true. But do you
use the D-Sphere to use
the token?
He's not been doing... he's at 16 because of the Jace +1, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what's he doing here? Resolving a Farseek?
Yeah, he's Farseeking, and there is the D-Sphere on the group. Which, 2, 4, 5?
I'm going to bring something next week, like
the brace.
No, just like another table or something to put it on, because I go out there and keep telling them not to bump it, but no one gives a crap apparently.
Well, it might not be intentional.
That many times it's. Okay, so we get confirmation that it is in fact 17 life.
18.
Vraska, holy balls!
Oh, well.
This one might be over quick.
Yeesh. It'd be nice if there was a destroy all planeswalkers.
Aren't those Lorwyn wolves?
Did they reprint the image?
Oh, I think they may have reused the art. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. I don't know.
I'm sure Alec wasn't playing during Lorwyn, so it's almost exclusively.
I was playing with Lorwyn, but I don't think I have any wolf tokens.
Someone's asking in the chat, one of our faithful viewers from Australia, is the stream jumpy?
It is.
Well, it's not. I don't think it's your net connection. It's because someone keeps kicking the table.
It's really kicking tonight.
That's the problem. This is the second week we've had the new setup in terms of new tables and new arrangement of the store, because obviously they've had to accommodate for
40 to 50 people.
Yeah, so unfortunately, the setup that we had dialed in very well over the last few weeks has now turned into these guys. They're not allowed to be on feature match anymore. How am I supposed to keep track of life?
Oh, he moved it right back off the table. Well, Garrett just went up quite a bit too.
We just get lucky every now and then he puts it back on. But at least when he goes up to 10 like that,
yeah,
the
it's pretty big.
Well, it's relevant because now, because if Garrett sweeps the board now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, he takes 9 damage off Blood Artist.
Which he does have an elixir, so that helps.
Yeah. But I'm just talking about in the absence of any kind of life gain, he was just boned.
Well, unless he has Terminus, and that's the best.
Is the...
It's on the bottom.
Mm-hmm. I think they're only playing one... I don't think... Is Reed Duke's deck even playing Terminus?
He's not playing Reed Duke's deck.
I know, but I'm just asking, because I think Scotty plays a Bant deck. I think he plays one Terminus, and that was something he added.
I don't think it does. I don't think it does, unless it's in the sideboard. But I don't think Reed Duke was expecting to see Blood Artist. Tension Sphere, that helps.
On Spirit tokens?
Yeah.
4 for 1's pretty good. Might help him get back in here. How many cards does Alec have?
2?
Yeah, looks like 2.
Well, okay.
That was the best possible turn, isn't it?
Yeah.
End of turn. No, that's a main phase call the Conclave, right?
Yeah, it would have to be because he played a Blood Artist.
And another Blood Artist, yeah. So Garrett has all the mana in the world. He's already cycled through 2 Sphinx's Revelations, correct? He's at a virtual 15...
2 or 1? I know 1 for sure because I just saw it. But.
He's off a virtual 15 life because of the ability to pop his elixir.
So I think he might wait till the last possible. Apparently his life down to 6 now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I guess there's not a Planeswalker on the board.
Mm-hmm.
Take care of that.
Is it Tristani?
Yeah.
Alec plays so fast. He's in a race.
He is. He doesn't want to go to, time.
There's 20 minutes left.
Oh, he does. He may not know that.
Remember, there's a Sorin emblem on the board, so this represents lethal damage, right?
2 damage.
How does Garrett win this game? Thragtusk?
I believe so. I believe he wins it right now by just playing something. Creature of any type.
Yeah, laying on the top of Alec's deck. The more draw go that we see, the better chance Garrett has of winning, correct?
I would, well...
What cards
from Alec, but not...
Oh, and there's the Drown Yard.
Okay,
Does
so
he have
basically,
the
yeah, then he is...
So he's splashing in the black for the Drown Yard.
Yeah, so he is playing close to Reed Duke's deck.
So Syncopate takes care of the Lingering Souls, but I don't think Garrett has the black yet, does he? Yeah, but he has a Thragtusk.
Yeah, so that definitely helps.
Well, it doesn't hurt. You heard it here first, guys.
Doesn't Thragtusk. Well, for Alec it did hurt because
is he?
Yeah, he scooped to the Thragtusk.
Okay. Maybe I don't know if I scooped there. I don't know if he would have win, but he would have
win. But You definitely go to game 3 by doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you just thought it was more profitable to do that instead of just let it drag out for...
Adam, I have a question for you. How do you start your games of Magic?
I borrow my opponent's dice.
You
Like
don't even bring your
I
own,
am.
don't even bring your own dice.
And
I'm going to tell you something
roll it
right
up.
now. Even for someone as famous as you, rolling dice is just passe. Get with the program, Adam.
I'm trying to.
Start your game like
Try.
a boss with rock, paper, scissors cards from Unglued. You don't have your own playset? We're giving them away.
I know, and I'm too poor apparently
I know.
to buy them.
So, go to facebook.com/TheXLsMagic to enter in our weekly rock, paper, scissors card giveaway so you can start your games like we do here on our feature matches every week. Facebook.com/ZachSellsMagic or ZachSellsMagic.com will get you there. Look for the giveaway post, like the page, and comment on the post, and you'll be entered for a chance to win next week. Adam Vickers is going to participate, so you might as well too.
I don't know the last time that I really brought all the tokens I should have for a deck, let alone dice, to play my opponent.
I believe your preferred token of choice is Upside Down Other Card, right?
Yeah. Or tip card. Tip card written what it is on it.
Yeah, that's a good start. So congratulations to the Twitter account Own Forever, who won this week's Rock, Paper, Scissors giveaway, and to Facebook regular Dustin Fuston, who won our Cathedral of War promo, and Garrett Meadows Altered Card. So a very interesting game there. Garrett had to struggle mightily to survive the onslaught that was 3 Resolved Planeswalkers, I believe.
Garrett Veraska.
Garrett, Relentless, Vraska, and Sorin. But he did find a way to kill all of them. Restoration Angel is obviously the most important card. The ability to cast it on their turn and then pound in.
Yeah, especially if he's playing Reduke's Exactly. I know for a fact that he only has one.
He's not.
He's not. He's just doing the Drown Yard.
Yeah, I think he just added that. He lost in a control mirror in the final round of the.
And he said never again.
Well, he just felt out. I think I was talking with Scotty, and he said he felt like he was outmatched in that specific matchup because he didn't have it.
Sure, yeah. Which I think is the format slowed down enough now.
Well, there's one deck that's like the Rakdos aggro deck is the fastest deck possible, and then everything else is like teetering on control. Like there is no mid range. All the mid range decks are really control decks.
I kind of like this format because of that, because I like control a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Things because I don't know how to do combat math that well, so playing control, I avoid that.
We'll talk with Garrett Wins. Maybe we'll get him in here and talk about his deck a little bit.
But I'm sure if he doesn't lose, he will still come in here.
He will do that.
And we can talk about his deck a little bit. As he beats in for
Garrett's
3.
the beatdown here.
Yeah. He asked himself that question. He said, am I the beatdown or I'm the control deck? Because even if you are playing a control deck, you can be the beatdown.
Let me see. I don't know what he tried to cast there, but it was obviously...
Lingering Souls?
Well, he showed something else and then realized he'd...
Midnight Haunting, maybe?
No. It's like something weird. Maybe like a Rootborn Defenses or something like that.
Okay.
It was not like...
Which I think that's a good card.
No, it was just something I didn't expect to see in this state of the game.
Hmm.
So he's going to immediately flash it back at this point. It's pretty aggressive.
Hmm.
So D-Sphere here, like, all but wins the game for Garrett, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Pounds in for 8. I think
mean
these decks
6?
are only playing one, for 6. Knocks him 2-8, I should say.
Yeah.
He's going to take 2. He's got some big plans here. Oh my
Ooh,
goodness.
that is pretty good too.
Until literally right now, I forgot that was a Magic card.
I was thinking about playing in Blue-White Flash because a lot of people have been just doing one of.
Did he nug 3 tokens? Why is there...
I think he went... What did he have in his... Did he took the Arbor Elf? Is that what he took?
I guess. Maybe because he wanted to keep him off double black. He can't do that. I don't really know what the point was.
He just did it because he could.
Well, things are looking pretty dire for Alec in this instance, because Angel of Serenity.
Serenity now.
Seinfeld reference.
Two.
After this match, obviously between the top 8 and the, as we see a scoop there, congratulations to Garrett Meadows, who does win his winning in. After this, of course, the airing of grievances, followed by the feats of strength. We will be erecting the FNM poll later.
Festivus will be upon us soon.
We need a Festivus for the rest of us. For those of you who are international and do not watch Seinfeld, you're obviously super clueless.
I'm sure it's
that's what I'm going to put on my recap thing.
I'm sure
link to a YouTube video about
international.
Yeah, so if you want to know about Festivus for the rest of us, just
And there's many books written about it, I believe, 1 or 2.
Where is my paper? Oh, this is the worst.
This is Russell. Where are you looking? Oh, did you give it back to JB?
Looking for the paper that I had all of my notes on. It's unfortunate. Let's switch back here to the. Well, let's do this. Well, I've got 123 people in here. I cannot stress enough that we want to thank the people at Lost Legion Games and Comics, specifically JB Roberts, the store manager here in South Charleston, as well as owner Dave Whalen, for letting us come in here. Basically, I would say almost unannounced. 15 weeks ago, I think I asked JB on a Wednesday. I said, "Hey, do you mind if I start streaming your FNMs?" He said, "I don't care." He said, "No." He said, "Is it more work for me?" And I said, "No." He said, "I don't care," which is fine. So I appreciate that they let us do this. So every Friday night match. This is 15th week.
Yeah.
15th week that we've sat in this room closet and broadcasted these games. So we appreciate everyone who's watching. We appreciate them for letting us do it. 4 locations: South Charleston, Parkersburg, Beckley, and Princeton, all in West Virginia. All a convenient 2 or 3 hour drives from major metropolitan areas here in the greater Appalachian region: Pittsburgh, Columbus, Roanoke, Blacksburg. You get the drift. So go to their website, lostlegiongames.com, for more information on activities here at the store. And like I said, every Friday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern, give or take, that's when we start streaming Friday Night Magic. Twitch.tv/ZachSellsMagic is the website. Obviously, if you're watching now, you already know that. If you right above the video screen there, if you could click on the follow button above and to the left.
So are they going to do anything for your Sweet 16?
For our Sweet 16 broadcast?
Yeah.
Probably punch me in the face.
Oh!
How many people in this tourney is the question. And as always, like I say, my name is Zachary Evans. This is the local legend, Adam Vickers. Have I told you what I've done? I've commissioned. Have you seen Michael Taylor's poop tokens?
Yes.
I've commissioned. I believe Michael and his wife Sarah have been making those. He has some pretty cool beast tokens that have Donkey Kong on them, and
cool.
spirit tokens that have Pac-Man ghosts. Oh. So they're looking really cool. And I said, you're doing some great work. Let me give you some art here. Make me an Adam Vickers token. So, of course, that's a token type Vickers, creature type local legend. So,
ooh, well, I guess it could have been worse than.
Those are coming. They're not. These are all things that are meant to to support.
Yeah.
These are building.
Even
up.
though I believe
we're not tearing down.
No,
we're building up.
Which I believe last FNM, my opponent wrote Dickers on my match slip. He marked out the V and put a D.
Well, that's the.
That's what happens when you play against the Wright brother.
Yep. So obviously, again, anytime we are here in the booth, feel free to ask us any questions in the chat. There's only 7 minutes left before the top 8. We will be carrying cover to the top 8. I guarantee they'll play, since it's not even 11 o'clock, they'll play at least one. They'll play at least one round of the top 8, maybe 2, maybe all of it. We'll have to see. There were 41 people in the tournament tonight. We had 41 this week. We had 43 last week. I think it's a record. You've been playing at Legion longer than I have. Can you ever remember an FNM at the old store that was 43 or more?
No, I don't think the old store could fit 43
I don't think it, yeah, the Lost Legion used to be located in actual Charleston in the West End, and we moved about a year ago, I think.
Yeah, I think so,
and there's no way that store could have supported it, I don't think. So 43 is the most we had the week before that, 41 the week before that, 40. So we were in a month straight of 40 average, so that's really good. I mean, that's crazy.
No, yeah, because I look around, I'm like, where did these people come from?
When we started doing this, the very first week we had like 22 people, and for that first month, I think our average was about 20.
Yeah.
And now for the last month, it's been 40. So, question in the chat, Adam, how'd you get so awesome? Hard work, dedication, drink milk, stay in school.
No, I can't drink milk. I'm lactose intolerant.
You are lactose intolerant.
No, I cannot drink the milk.
That is funny because you can't. I actually knew that. You know.
Yeah.
There he is. Do you have a seat out there? Do you have a seat out there you can grab?
I should talk about your deck. I heard you were a little sour because of your loss to control.
Not sour. I just said I think that's why the Drowning Art is in there.
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
No, I mean, that down at Roanoke,
Yeah.
that was ridiculous. 40-minute
Once you,
one
I have to
where I cycled.
why don't you talk about your deck and talk about your IQ?
Talk about my what?
Talk about the IQ,
okay.
dude.
Last week for you.
Oh!
So, in case anyone has never played the Bant Control mirror,
I've never played it.
it is the first person to 96 life loses, obviously. Because I lost at 96 life. I had went through my entire deck twice. I was the one, like Max had talked me out of Overgrown Tomb and Founding Drown Yard in the deck. So thanks, Max. Should have went with my gut on that one. But, yeah.
I mean,
I was the beat down. Like I had Centaur Healer's main,
yeah.
and he didn't, so I could attack through.
So you're more. It's more like a. I guess you're more like a mid-range.
Yeah. But cycled through Elixir of Immortality twice.
Yeah, but once he mills that, you're.
And then he got it in mill, and the epic play at the end was he was at X life, whatever, I don't know. I swing with Thrive Tusk, Beast Token, Angel, Restoration Angel, and he blocks the token on the Thrive Tusk, and I have to double Snapcaster, flashback Azorius Charm to put 2 Restoration Angels on top of my library, which puts 4 cards on top of my library because he's going to untap and draw me for 3. So I thought I had him with 7 power on board with a Thragtusk token or 9 or 10 power on board. Mm-hmm. And anyway, he had a Springboard in hand. I lost. It was one for the ages. What's the chat doing?
That's a pretty good. Sounds like a pretty good game, though.
Garrett, scoot over, like, over here? This way?
Did he shake your hand, though, or was he just like, hey,
Good
for you, I'll get a...
Scotty jumped up and pulled down his pants and made me kiss his butt.
Oh, because he was playing Drown Yard in his deck, and...
Yeah. He's like, I knew this was coming. Actually, we got paired in round 2, and there were mispairings. So, like, I thanked the gods that I only had to play Jordan Pectio and not Scotty Wright, and then I won that match in round 3, of course, get paired against Scotty Wright.
Zach gave me the token. Did you hear him talk about these tokens?
I saw. I heard him talk about the Pac-Man token.
Yeah, they're really good.
Those are awesome. Have you seen my bird token?
No. I don't know if I can...
Careful,
before
careful,
he can.
it bites.
There's a Pac-Man spirit.
That's awesome. And it's foily.
Yeah, they were foil, which is really good. And there's a nice little Donkey Kong beast action coming at you. Yeah, I like those.
I like how I'm not on Twitter.
No, you're not.
At not on Twitter.
I would like that to be my handle. I kind of hate that I didn't, make that.
I like that you're dangling that in front of me on the screen.
Well, I mean, it's a delight. I can dangle it. But no, these are quality.
Hey, I could say something into this camera, and past Garrett will remind me of it later.
I would hate to be with past and future Garrett. I kind of wish that I could get, like, Billy Mitchell to sign. Have you ever watched King of Kong?
No.
Oh, the King of Kong documentary about the video games?
King Kong?
Have Billy Mitchell or Walter sign these Pac-Man and Donkey Kong. I don't know if Billy Mitchell would. Walter Day, coolest guy ever. He may do it.
TwinGalaxies.com?
Yeah,
I wish I could
TwinGalaxies.com.
find that piece of paper.
Are we going to IHOP later? I am.
I could go.
No. This is a question to me and Zach.
I'm not going to that. My in-laws are in town. I need to go home.
That'd be a better reason. You could be like, hey, I'm picking up IHOP. What do you guys want?
The whole restaurant? Picking up IHOP?
So you're talking about how your Star City Invitational?
Yeah, down to the last turn where I double Azori my Restoration Angels to have 4 cards in my library. But then I still lost to Spring Verdict.
This is going to drive me nuts for the rest of my life trying to find that piece of
Because
paper.
now you will never know what you have to watch it. Oh, you found it.
Yeah.
Well, good.
So what were we going to talk? There's something that
Seinfeld.
Festivus for the rest of us.
I haven't heard any Newman references on the stream yet.
I don't think they're. Well, I mean,
We could do that. Just be like, low.
I don't
Vickers.
know. I think there's a Red Deck wins in the top 8 or close to it. They're doing well. Scott with his Red
Like,
Deck.
I'm playing Bant
I
Control.
think that's it.
All other 7 players are playing aggro.
We can talk about who's in the top 8. I think we can piece it
No
together.
longer a secret.
So, Corey Buchanan and Joseph Deal drew in. They were the 4-0s.
Joseph's
Corey
playing-
Buchanan they both played on camera. Corey is
Okay.
playing green-white aggro, and Joseph is playing junk seance.
Okay, that's good. That's fine.
Now, okay, the colors are junk, or are you saying that his deck is junk?
And both.
Okay, well then.
Anthony Bossi, who I'm not, I think he's one of the guys from Huntington that came up. That whole car of Seth and
I think he was
Corey
here
Buchanan.
last week too, because I went to college with him.
Is he wearing glasses? Clean cut guy?
You're
I
in
can't remember if he
You're
didn't.
in a hobby store.
Don't know if he had
asking
glasses.
someone
I don't think he
for
had
his
glasses. Clean cut, yes. Glasses, I don't know.
Is he possibly playing like a is it aggro deck with Mid-Magus Elemental?
I don't know. I saw that he had penny sleeves.
Oh, that's fun because he could draw into the top. So Garrett, you just won. So you're in the top with green with Bant Control.
Mhm.
Stefan Lowe
That's
played.
like that
Did
scoop to threat desk.
it seemed very
Yeah.
very.
He didn't want it, he was very aware of the clock. He said he did not
Okay,
want to get
yeah,
it
that's understandable.
done. And I had 5 cards in hand to his 2, I think.
Yeah,
That's a very good point. Like we talked about, it seemed like premature scoop, but also there's maybe like a 5% chance he's going to come back and win that game.
Yeah.
He'd resolved 2 Sphinx's Revelations during that game.
yeah. And with Elixir on board.
So I don't know who else won though. There were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 players on 9 points. One was Alec, who just lost.
I like how this is a mythic rare.
Did you show those?
Yeah.
Yes, you did.
I was afraid I'd steal your thunder by doing it, but no, I
No,
showed
that's
him.
why I put it in here. 'Cause
Yeah,
I wanted
I
to.
showed him.
Most important development of the entire evening. I was able to use the restroom.
Well, good!
No, I'm not kidding you. From the time I sat
No, I
there,
know, I bet it's miserable.
well, because like I said, every time I go out there, there's
Yeah,
like
there's somebody in there.
45
What's this
people
guy's
in one
name?
restroom.
Zen Moraine? Yeah, I hate that guy. I don't know what that guy's
You
name
hate
is.
Zimmerane?
No. Zen is an okay guy. But that guy in his town, total jerk.
Is this someone you know?
Nope. But he plays the black-red version with,
Vampire Nocturnus.
oh, really?
That's the guy's name.
Vampire, yeah.
Yeah,
And,
Nocturnus,
Red
I
Crawler.
believe.
Like, whenever I'm holding Supreme Verdict in hand and you have Dross Messenger, Gravecrawler on board, it's kind of depressing. It's kind of sucky to be the control deck there.
Yeah, a little bit.
Just saying.
So, I think they called time. I think we're close to the top 8 here. It's very quick tonight.
Time to start trying to get everyone to split.
So then they're all
You gotta
the
play one
aggro.
round.
Yeah, you
Top
get the. I
eight.
mean, it's not 1 o'clock like the one time.
There will be at least 2 more games, I guarantee it.
Yeah. It's almost entirely. It's almost guaranteed that there will be a chop. I'm trying to think of the people who actually play it out. The Wright brothers like to play it out.
If these red decks get bumped out, I'm playing it out.
No,
I like the humans matchup very
I
well.
do think it's interesting that I don't know. If you come to FNM, usually you come because you want to play Magic.
Yep.
I don't understand why you would stop playing Magic.
I mean, sometimes
Time is the reason I always draw.
time is, and
I'm
then,
talking specifically tonight. It's not even 11 o'clock.
No, it's not even that bad. But for
I'm
some
up to
reason,
6.
I'm a horrible person, and I'm just like, round 3. I'm kind of done with
You
it.
guys want to split?
I guess I have to
So
play.
stop FNM, everybody gets their $5 back.
Yeah, I guess I have to play. You know, sometimes it just becomes like a chore in a way. I guess
So-
maybe I'm soured on the idea of Magic the Gathering, and it just becomes like a chore after
Maybe
5
we
or
should go
6
play
rounds.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Just to see
Kaijudo?
what you're thankful
Kai-
for.
Hammer,
hey,
War Machine?
little kids play Kaijudo,
Gym
and that's
Dealer?
why I started playing Magic. I do have Gym Dealer. I don't know how to play
Adam
it.
recently bought this game called Gym Dealer. We have no idea what it's about.
It is going to teach me how to deal gems, and I'm going to quit my job and focus on the dealing of gems more. Please find rules beneath card tray. Thank you. Fortune, right here.
I like how our chat at this point is just denigrated to Kenny Hughes from the shop, currently playing at the FNM and the other shop down in Huntington.
with his love of the Beach Boys.
He's just suspecting.
Which I believe last time, gems. I could be a gem dealer, but I'm a gem dealer.
So here's interesting things that happened tonight.
Could be Jim Dealer.
Trent Farr went 3-2 with a deck that had 4 giant growths in it.
Yeah.
And Brian Gross went 3-2 with a deck that wins with Worldfire. It's very exciting. I don't know how Sam Hanna did, but
I think he dropped and he was playing Commander last time I saw him.
he might have not played in the tournament.
He may not have, yeah.
But he was playing Epic Experiment.
Oh, okay. The deck seemed, Brett Rose was goldfishing with it.
Was it the Burnt the Stake deck?
Yes.
The Burnt the Stake deck was really good too.
Yeah.
And I put Sam on camera last week in round 1, and then when the game started, he played Swamp. And I was like, oh no.
Yeah, he did pick. Yeah.
So,
he did pick up.
But his Burnt the Stake deck was actually really good. It plays a lot of token generators, and the ritual like Battle Hymn and Infernal Plunge, and then just fires off a giant Burnt the Stake. But he was playing Epic Experiment deck, which is really cool. Basically like Rifts and Burn and Gutter Snipes, and then he just, we convinced him to put 1 Psychic Spiral in it.
Okay.
Because he's playing like Forbidden Alchemies and Instant Charms, he's just like digging through his deck. He was playing against the Scottish Control deck, and he had just
it's
like...
horrible.
Huh?
It's a horrible card.
Psychic Spiral?
Yep.
He's saying this because he won with it on camera once.
Yeah.
didn't you earn a Highlight of the Week honors with that?
I don't know. I think it was for, in that game, like, back-to-back Sphinx's Revelations for 15.
It is.
Yeah, I think somebody had mentioned if you've ever caught your opponent watching this stream on their phone, and I don't think that has happened.
No, there are people who watch our stream while they're here. I know at least one guy watched it on his phone after his round is over.
Yeah.
But there's enough of a delay that it would not be advantageous. I think on the phone, if you watch it on the phone, I think there's close to 30 seconds of delay. So it would be the most awkward cheat ever, because you would have to first
You'd
be
just be
watching
sitting
it
there
while
for
you're
30
playing
seconds going...
and not doing anything for 30 seconds. Then glean the information, then decide what to do with that information.
Then I'd be like, oh, they're talking trash about me. I should just turn that off.
No, well, that's guaranteed.
Yeah.
We will
Like
do
covered.
nothing else. Yeah, these are pretty cool. So if anyone's curious about these tokens and how this is done, so basically what they do is they take a regular foil. It has to be new foils. Can't be the old frame foils because those were a different process. But the new foils, the foil layer is just is on the card itself, and then there's a paint layer over top of it. If you take acetone, just you get it at any kind of store, and just put it on a cotton swab and just peel off the paint. It just leaves a blank card with the foil, and then these are car decals that you can buy at like Staples. They come in like printer sheets. You can just they say it's like $15 for a pack of 10, and you get 9 out of each of them. So you just get your art. This is a Magic Set Editor, which you can download for free and let you edit cards. So you just use the template, put your own image on there, print it out on the decal. It's already adhesive. You just put your card on there, smooth it out, and then just use an X-Acto knife to trim it up.
And I know that there's a bunch of tutorials on the internet about this because Type 1 players love to do this.
Because a lot of vintage tournaments allow 10 proxies, and like most people don't own power.
Yeah.
So if you're going to do that, you might as well have a nice one.
Because I believe Max Turner had an
here we are
underground
with the top.
Paying out packs first.
Oh, they're paying out packs. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a quick break. I'm going to scoot over.
Don't let me...
I'm trying to get out of your way. I'm sorry. So we'll take a quick break here. We'll go out and figure out who made the top 8. We'll come back in, let you know who they are, what the decks are, and find you a feature match. So don't go anywhere. If you stayed around this long, just stay around a little longer. All right, so stay tuned. We'll be back with the top 8 action.